Hello, 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 and welcome. How's everyone doing tonight? I want to, I am your lucrative insurance strategist, Amber McCray, and I want to hop on here and let you guys know about some upcoming things that are going on for Sims Academy trainings. All right. I know I post a lot of things, so I just want to connect everything and make sure everybody know what is going on. So previously, I know you guys, if you tuned into my lives previously, I know you mentioned, heard me mentioning a lot about an in-person event. And if you're on my page and you're new to my page, you may see me also go see some free webinars and free trainings because ultimately, Seniors Academy was put together to help be professionals be able to maximize their revenue in the hair loss industry. And in order to do that, guys, we have to keep a continuing education. And you dealing with Simmons Academy, some of those things are free, some of those things are, advanced training. We have an extra investment that comes with it. Okay. So if you're checking in, guys, I want you guys to type in where you are tuning in from. If you are tuning in from, let's state you're shouting out, represent your states. Go ahead and put that down in the chat. If you are taking the replay, guys, I know I thank you guys for those who catch the replays and put hashtag replay because as those of you all know, I make sure I engage with each and every last one of you to make sure that we get back with you with the information that you're needing. Okay. But Seniors Academy was put together again, like I mentioned, because we want to help our beauty professionals be able to maximize their revenue in the hair loss industry. There are a series of the different trainings that help with that. But my ultimate one, it all is founded on the foundation of learning the field of non-surgical hair replacement. So our in-person event is to each year we do an annual training for to teach professionals to become certified non-surgical hair replacement specialists. All right. And with that, that allows you to be able to get on with insurance companies, network with other medical agencies, and accept various forms of payments because that makes you where you can actually be considered a durable medical equipment supplier. All right. Durable equipment suppliers are listed as providers, providers of insurance agencies. And when you get along with insurance agencies and insurance companies, they have their own set of requirements. And one of the biggest requirements that sometimes we're missing is the certificate of completion. So Sims Academy is launching our in-person non-surgical hair replacement certification course on November 9th and November 10th, where it will allow you guys to be able to learn hands-on training. You'll learn product knowledge on how to actually apply the service, using products for the service, get vendors that you can order hair replacement systems from. You'll actually be able to feel how the products actually work with the systems. You'll be able to do custom orders. You'll be able to do stock orders. You'll learn customization within that you can do within your own facility. If you're having to cut corners to save costs because you're trying to get units on time for individuals, we want to truly teach you guys the business. But any of you guys who have attended my classes previously know that we're not going to just teach you non-surgical hair replacement. I want to make sure that you guys have some bonus speakers that are going to also teach you guys the structural part of the business. Because something that I noticed with hair professionals is that we have a skill set all day. We take classes all day long, and we buy tools, we buy products, we get we even can get the clients, but we kind of miss that business structure part. Sometimes we're not set up correctly. Like are we a corporation? Are we still working as a sole proprietorship? Now we're limiting ourselves to what we can actually do and write off on taxes, for example. So we want to make sure that you have a bonus. We have bonus guests to help you guys understand that. Another big thing that I've noticed when it comes to non-surgical hair replacement is some of us need some training. It's hard for us to recognize who are good candidates for these services. And so we're going to make sure that we bring in a guest speaker who's going to teach you the trichological side of things. One of my dear friends, Mrs. Kathy Mack, will be helping us with that, who is a non-surgical hair replacement specialist as well as a trichologist. But when you see our flyer, my colleague, my colleague Terry Colton Brown, as well as myself, is putting together this 2 day hands-on course because we know that the need for you guys to get to add these premium services to your menu takes time and takes hands-on application to really be able to implement what it is that you can do for your clients. Okay, and what I noticed too. Um, when it comes to these type of trainings. You have individuals who, uh, how can I word it? All right, we work in, to use like government agencies, for example. Many of us, we get on with the Veteran Affairs Hospital. Okay. When we get on with the Veteran Affairs Hospital, guys, we can actually be a vendor with the Veteran Affairs Hospital, um, a prosthetics, a prosthetics vendor. Okay, because we offer cranial prosthesis. That is a prosthetic. Well, when we get on with these companies, and we can't actually order cranial prosthesis or to get the customizations for the cases that's coming into our facility. Now we're running into not knowing how to price these items, and it actually lowers the expectation of what they expect from our industry. All right. There was some major changes that occurred this year with budget cuts, and this happens every so often. But the cuts came down to people seeing that vendors were not giving veterans the proper quality for what they're paying for. So you have an agency that's paying you $4,000, $5,000, $6,000. We as vendors, it is our duty and our obligation to make sure that we are delivering a hair system that is worth that quality. But if we don't have access to vendors who can make these custom orders or even order something of that quality, now we look like we're misusing government funds. So my heart goes to, I mean, I do like an online class to teach you guys how to get on with these agencies. But the reason why I take the time to the reason why Students Academy even started before all the insurance courses was because I wanted people to learn to fit a non-surgical hair replacement the proper way. I didn't even tap into insurance companies until I got a certificate of completion and training. Okay, because there are people who give a certificate of completion, but they need that training so you can have access to the appropriate terminology, techniques, products, and every student that comes through our course will make sure that they have all of that as well as a starter kit with units that you can start practicing with. We're going to make sure that you have product kits to start using. And so now you're not having to go through all the duct tape of learning this stuff yourself. We are going to make sure you're equipped to be able to start your business when you leave and be certified. We want to make sure that you have the confidence so you can focus on branding yourself, networking with medical partners, because you're actually doing the service correctly. If you're doing the service guys and running the business, you're going to get it. And that's the theme of this hands-on training, building the brand, building the business, building the brand, and making the profit. But you can only do that when you are actually executing the services correctly. And for those who may not know what non-surgical hair replacement is, that is the attachment of commercial hair systems. They come in the form of like toupees, toppers. Even though we don't use those names, but they come in those different forms: full cap medical wigs, integration hair systems. All of these different systems, we're actually blended with individuals who are dealing with suffering from alopecia. Some people have alopecia that is not, they have alopecia that is scarring and the hair is not coming back. You have some people who just have very thin hair and just need volume added to it. So this class will equip you to be able to offer whatever option is needed because there's different attachment methods for various clients dealing with those things. Okay, so that is what is coming up. Right now, we have our non-surgical hair replacement in-person course going on November 9th and the 10th. And we do have just a few slots, guys, where you can save $500. Okay, $500. Because the special is going good. I want you guys, like I was doing it for the first five enrollees, but hey, I know times are hard. And I know that inflation is real, but guys, if you want to beat inflation, you got to add premium services to your service menu, or it just doesn't make sense. Like sometimes, and I look at my books, Of course, I had, clients on different maintenance and things like that. But if I did not have my solid premium service that's bringing in these supplies at those premium costs, there's no way I can have the months that I have. All right. Um, I was able to do this business as a single mother with a son, and actually to help him take care of his mother kids too. And I was able to really advance myself in this business on my own. Okay, so these are some things that I want you guys to be able to bring into your business so you can do what you need to do. And if you have a mate, even when you meet your mate, when you meet your spouse, or if you work with somebody, you can really we don't want to just be making enough guys to pay the bills for our business. And that's why I go big on what the business is. There's what we bring in, but there's a certain amount that we need to run our business. And then there's an amount that we need to run our business and also pay ourselves. So when you come to my courses, we're going into all of that. Yes, this is a business. Yes, this is a skill. Here's how to do it. All right, here's how to price it. Here's how to execute on this and apply this system to your business. All right. So if that is something that you want to get into, maybe that you want to join in, type class below in the comments and we will make sure we get that link to you so you can take advantage of this amazing opportunity. Now, next thing on the agenda, all right, Susan Academy, what we have going in for, we actually have our monthly free insurance integration webinar that will be going on tomorrow. All right, yes, tomorrow's Monday, September. Make sure I got this right. Yeah, Monday, September 22nd. We hold every month a free insurance integration webinar, which actually, if you're not sure how this business runs, this is the webinar that you need to tune into. This webinar is where we go over the non-surgical hair replacement business and how insurance, government agencies, accepting HSA, FSA accounts, working with the examples of how these checks and things come in, understanding the importance of consultation, working with vendors. This is a free online free online Zoom that we show all demonstrate all this in one, so you can see how the overall scope of the business looks like. I do this because one thing that I notice is uh, sometimes as beauty professionals, marketing is amazing. People can say all that they need to say to get you to pay for a class. But I tell people if that is not if this truly is not something that's for you, we don't want you to do that. Okay. So but how do you know something's not for you if I'm not giving you an overview of what to even expect in this class? So that is why I started even doing the free insurance integration webinar because I want you guys to really truly understand what this business entails so you can see if this is something that you want to invest in. It's almost like going to college blindsided. Like, oh, okay, I want to be a doctor, but I don't like drawing blood. I mean, it just doesn't make sense. So coming to this free insurance integration webinar will help you see what is the breakdown and the dynamics of this business so you can truly know not only do I want to become a certified non-surgical hair replacement specialist, but here are the doors that can open when I do add this skill, this service to my menu. All right. And with this service, guys, you're getting and with this service, guys, you're getting access to, like I said, being able to partner. You'll learn how to partnership, actually become a listed provider with these insurance companies, become a listed vendor with government agencies, learn how to accept HSA and FSA accounts, as well as, hey, now what is this? What is also available for those who might not qualify for any of those type of payments? So we can offer in-house financing or medical financing, but it all centers around the field of non-surgical hair replacement. And I know you might be asking, oh, well, what for my trichologist? Does this cover trichologist services? According to paperwork, no, by the paperwork. I just had a client the other day who wanted to use her HSA card. And when they called, she had to call her company to make sure that the service was a covered service. Because of my knowledge base, I was able to tell her, oh yeah, now she came for a trichology appointment, but I knew for her to be able to use her HSA card, she had to be able to list that into as a prosthetic service, a prosthetic hair loss service to be able to use it. Because if I put trichology or hair restoration consultation, she's not going to get that. So the client was glad to say like, oh, okay, well, thank you for telling me what I need to say, because they want coverage. They want anything. They want, first of all, they want your help. They want your help. They come to you because they have hair loss going on. They're dealing with alopecia. But they also suspect us as a beauty professional to have access to the things that they hear cover these services. So I do offer trichology services as well as non-surgical hair placement, but I need to know what I have to put on that insurance claim to get it covered. I need to know what I need to put on, what do I need to communicate to these HSA, which is a health savings account or federal savings account, to be able to get this person's services covered. What does my merchant code need to be able to get covered, to be able to accept those type of payments? What type of applications do I need to fill out to be able to get into these networks? So non-surgical hair replacement, guys, is a grand field, but the service that is actually covered by insurance and these other agencies is the non-surgical hair replacement. Okay, so I always talk about hair loss businesses because I do help all trichologists, hair loss practitioners, wig makers. I do help you guys be able to partner with these agencies. But the ultimate service that is covered is doing that cranial prosthesis service. All right, you want to understand those diagnosis codes, the procedure codes, know what all those things are. And then this free insurance integration webinar, we're going to go over all that so you can truly understand what is this something I really want to get into? And if you are doing hair loss clients, you must get into it, guys, because hair loss clients are doing their research. There's people like myself who are educating our clients, as well as a lot of my other colleagues who are putting it out there where they can get access to. And if you're not a beauty professional that is who are dealing with hair loss clients and not offering services, you'll end up losing your client. I've had clients that come to me ample times who are just like, I was going, like, let's say I got them off of a plan. I'm like, you're good now. You can go back to to your original salon, but they don't want to go back. It's like, oh, well, wait, I could pay with these other resources now. Over here. Do you do maintenance services? They don't want to leave. You end up having a lot of clients for life, which that's what most of us want, at least the life of our career. But don't lose your clients because you are not putting yourself in a position to accept these different forms of payments and benefit your business in a way that could give you some type of financial freedom and let it allow you to enjoy your job. Okay. We love what we do, that's why we get into it, but sometimes we get a little burnt out when we're not able to put ourselves out there and get the value that we deserve. Okay. Sometimes we don't even know the value of what we should deserve, or we don't understand the value of our specialty and our creativity. And getting these certifications, guys, I promise you, by the time you leave my course, you'll understand the value of your cosmetology license. Without a cosmetology license or a state license like durable medical equipment supplier license, we're limiting ourselves, and we want to make sure that you get all the value that you can get out of these licenses, and make sure you are properly and partnering with the businesses that need our services. You're not making this up. They're looking for people like us. All right, so that is, and if you are doing hair loss clients, I'm not gonna say that's something you're interested in doing. If you're doing hair loss clients, type ready in the chat down in the comments so we can get you registered for this free insurance integration webinar that will be going on tomorrow on Zoom. It is a private call at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And I just want you guys to just understand the gist of the business. And last but not least, okay, last but not least, I do have one more free training coming up, which will be occurring on um, the Monday after, okay, same time, Monday, it'll be that Monday, September 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And that will be our our free stem cell therapy training, okay? That is our free stem cell therapy training. And with this training, guys, stem cell therapy is a very If you're doing trichology services, you need stem cells in your business. The stem cell therapy is a very intense, advanced treatment that is going to incorporate microchanneling and putting growth factors in to your client on your clients in your client's scalp so they can get their hair, get faster growth results, thicker growth results, lasting growth results, restoration, true hair restoration. So just making sure I get y'all the right things. So yeah, so I want you guys who are interested in advancing your trichology services to come onto this training because I'm big on the scientific part of hair loss. Okay, and understanding what system, what are we incorporating. Now, of course, that I don't like to. I'm trying to make sure I want y'all to be able to follow what I'm doing down here. I want you guys who are interested in the stem cell training to type pro cell in the comments so you guys can take advantage of this free training as well. Like I said, this will be going on September 29th at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. Um, Illinois is a private Zoom as well. And because, like I said, I could go live about these things all day, but guys, I need people to, if we can't take the first step in registering for some stuff that we need, I like to go to people who are serious about moving forward in their business, getting the knowledge they need for their business. And that's why I offer these trainings, these exclusive trainings, because this is for the hair loss professionals. Okay, people who are desiring to be here in hair loss or wanting to get in hair loss, these are exclusive trainings for you guys. But like I said, stem cell therapy is one of the most advanced treatments that you can offer when it comes to trichological services and really help your clients. Things that we already know that doing natural, yeah, we're working with a person holistically and doing scalp detox treatments and um, laser light therapy, UV light therapy. We know that those things are going to bring back hair growth, but it could take a little more time. It might take a year versus, oh, I added growth factors, and now we have pushed more follicles into the growth phase, the anagen phase, at a faster time period, and they're seeing treatment. They're seeing results in a month and a half. So now I'm putting them on a program for, first of all, we go teach programs. So when you come to this training, guys, be prepared to understand how to put your clients on programs. But we're going to put them on a program using a tool and a device that is going to help your clients see the results and keep their results. All right. So stem cell therapy, rather, I've worked with other companies as well. Growth, I'm going to the scientific understand that scientific theory of what stem cell therapy is and the different stem cell therapies that are out there. You got plant-based stem cells, you got bone marrow-based stem cells, they have adipose stem cells. Stem cells are stem cells, but there are different intensities depending on what you're actually using, what foundation of this stem cell your therapy you're using, and how is it being applied? Are we doing microneedling? Are we microchanneling? Are we doing dermal roller? What are the different things that are available? So I want you guys to truly take advantage of the latest out here in the industry. And if you stick with our page and continue to follow Sims Academy and myself, Amber McCray, I will make sure that you have the latest research and data that is out there. And I'm known for not gatekeeping, okay? That's what we put. I can't service all the alopecia clients in this world. This is a billion-dollar industry, guys. And for it to be a billion-dollar industry, that means a lot of people are needing these services. And there's not enough of us being able to offer these intense treatments or hair loss solutions for our clients. There are some clients who truly want their hair to grow back. Most people want their hair to grow back if they can, but you need to have a system behind you that is going to really help that happen and not give people false hope. All right. It's a whole protocol to really follow. And I do have a community that we do ongoing trainings like this twice a month. I give them the resources that they need. That is our med hair professionals community, which I talk about that more on the free insurance webinar. But our mid hair community, guys, we give you guys all the templates and systems that you need so you can truly know how to help your clients in this, in these situations. Okay. So a lot of things are in my bio link, all right? But if you type these keywords down in the chat, I will make sure I message you directly and get those training links to you because I know it could be a little confusing, it could be a lot. But do make sure you save these dates on your calendar. So just to do a recap, I have on November 9th and 10th, and here in Augusta, Georgia, we are doing our free, not excuse me, in our let me check out the right thing. We are doing our in-person training, okay, where right here in Augusta, Georgia, it is our 2-day non-surgical hair replacement training. It is called Build Your Brand, build your business, build your brand, make the profit. That's the topic, that's the theme of it. But we're going to help you guys become certified non-surgical hair replacement specialist. Me and my dear colleague Terry Colton Brown, and we come to you guys for 2 days, give you intense training on how to truly run your non-surgical hair replacement business. Kits are included, and right now you can save $500 off. This is in soon. I just like I said, I help folks. I want to help people, and people appreciate that help. Okay, so I want to help a few more of you guys. I want to help a few more people got these seats in, but this deal is ending. I want you to save up, get those $500. And with two of us, we like to keep the class small because we really like to truly be hands-on. And if that is something that you want to get on with, type class down below and we will get you enrolled in that class. Now, tomorrow, September 22nd at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, we are doing our free insurance integration webinar where we will be going over the full business of non-surgical hair replacement and how it relates to insurance, government reimbursement, working with HSA and FSA accounts, and even offer medical financing. We do go over the theory of non-surgical hair replacement. So if this is the first time you've ever heard of non-surgical hair replacement and not sure of what it all entails, you need to come to this webinar before you go invest in anything. Okay. Make sure that this is something that you would want to do. Make sure you have some clients that you want to work with. Or, hey, know that you definitely have access to the clients. But most of us already have clients in our chair that are candidates for this service. And if you're looking for a solution for those clients that is not going to add to the hair loss, come to our type rating in the comments so you can get that training and know what this business deals in. Okay. And then last but not least, we have our stem cell therapy training coming up on September 29th, also at 1 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So Monday and Monday, all right, Monday and Monday, we are offering another treatment. This is for my trichologists. This is for my hair loss practitioners. This is for my individuals who, hey, I just want to start incorporating more trichology services in my business. Type ProSale in the comments so we can get you enrolled. Not get you enrolled, but get you enrolled for our free training to understand the advanced treatment of stem cell therapy and the different levels of stem cell therapy that is out there, so you can truly be a help to your clients, be knowledgeable to your clients. And if you are a person who needs some tools to be able to incorporate these more intense treatments in your trichology plans, which, like I said, if you're doing trichology, there's no reason. You gotta have it. It's not a. It's almost like a use a doctor scenario. Okay, let's just use hairstyles. Like the hairstyles with no blow dryer, hairstyles with no flat iron. Like there's just certain tools that you have to have when it comes to your specifics of your industry. If you're a trichologist, hair loss practitioner, you're offering trichology services, stem cell therapy needs to be a part of your protocols. So we want you to type ProCell down in that chat and take advantage of it. But I thank you guys for hopping on this Sunday evening. If you are catching the replay, type replay down in the chat. Let me know what state you are tuning in from because I do know I have a lot of new followers. And I want to thank you guys for the new follow. And I'm here to help us in any way possible because there's enough in this industry for us all to win. All right. So have a great night and I enjoy talking with you all.